Hello everyone. Now we are going to listen to another story. The story of the Good Samaritan. One day there was a man walking along a road. He was coming from Jerusalem and was heading to Jericho. The road was rocky and there were small hills around it. The man was just humming to himself and enjoying the nice day when suddenly a group of men jumped out from behind a hill. They took all his belongings and tore off most of his clothes. They didn't want him to follow them, so they beat him very badly and left him lying and bleeding, half dead on the side of the road. A few minutes later, a priest was walking down the same path and noticed the man lying on the side of the road. Do you know what he did? You'd think he would run over and help the man. But what did he do? Instead, he crossed the road and walked on the other side and acted like he didn't see the man. An hour later, another man called a Levite was walking down the same road. Levites were people who assisted priests with their work. He would probably help the man. But you know what he did? He slowed down and walked a little closer to the man, but then kept walking without helping him at all. You might be thinking that maybe the man lying by the side of the road looked like he was resting or something, and that is why the priest and the Levite didn't stop to help. The trouble is, it was easy to tell he was badly hurt. The man was bleeding, had most of his clothes ripped off him, and he was bruised and hardly breathing. A few minutes later, another man came walking. He was a Samaritan. One thing you should know about Samaritans is that Jewish people didn't like them. They don't treat Samaritans very well, so they never got along. The man who was dying on the road was a Jew. So, what do you think that the Samaritan did? You would think that he would walk by and maybe even laugh at the man. No. As soon as he saw the man, he went over to him and felt compassion for him. He put bandages on his sores and poured oil and wine on the sores to prevent them from getting worse. Then he lifted the man on his own donkey and took him to a hotel to take care of him. The next day, the Samaritan took out enough money so the man could stay at the hotel until he was well enough to leave. He paid the man at the front desk and asked him to take care of the man well. If he wasn't better, the Samaritan would come back and pay for an extra cost. Which of the three men do you think was a neighbor to the man who was left beaten on the side of the road? Yes, the one who had compassion and helped him. What is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is that you should love all your enemies as you love your friends. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Bye.